What do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Are you ready for this?
Black Air Force Energy.
This right here, be future. Come around wrong, we gon' shoot you. It's all respect, I restore it. My belt clenching, now I'm glowing like a lamp. We the village, we the camp. We go hard, yes, I stamp this beat, that vision view. Flow as we move, and we work, make it shake, bake the cake. He needs some milk and cornflakes. I'm on, but I'm not Drake. I'm come real, never fake. Mr. 7 still trucking, while the haters still bucking. I be on my way to something, while you lame be on nothing. Y'all be bluffing, I'm the flame, I'm the heat, I'm the sizzle in the oven. Me, I clean my plate every time that I'm grubbing. Wipe the gravy with my biscuits, so take a look before you miss it. Okay. Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay. What? Welcome to the lighthouse, sit down, I ain't like y'all. King on 7s, I done bled through every trial. Sword on my back, hey. Axe on my back, hey. I just want my anchors, you could keep your plaques, hey. Don't start cutting kins, PG, that's fact, hey. DMV ain't no faking, we ain't cut like that, hey. Don't start cutting kins, PG, that's fact, hey. DMV ain't no faking, we ain't cut like that, hey. Drop from the heavens, landed in the dirt. Halo on tilt, but I still did the work. Prayers in the kitchen, paint on the stove. Every scar on my body is a story I wrote. Trials and tribulations, all on my name. Still waiting on revelations. Truth in the flame. I'm beyond angels, I'm a man, I'm brave. Test me, try me, that's a gamble with death. Welcome to the lighthouse, sit down, I ain't like y'all. King on 7s, I done bled through every trial. Sword on my back, axe on my back. I just want my anchors, you could keep your plaques. Don't start counting kins, PG, that's fake. DMV ain't no faking, we ain't cut like that. Don't start counting kins, PG, that's fake. DMV ain't no faking, we ain't cut like that. I protect mine first, that's the only command. Family in the circle, I'ma die where I stand. Stepping through the county like a walk-in prayer. Every hater in the rear, they just think cold air. I don't chase that trophy, I want roots, not fame. Give me land, give me love, keep your golden name. From the block to the clouds, I done paid my lane. When they spell out greatness, they gon' write my name. Ooh. Welcome to the lighthouse, sit down, I ain't like y'all. King on 7s, I done bled through every trial. Sword on my back, axe on my back. I just want my anchors, you can keep your plaques. Don't start counting kings, PG, that's fact. DMV ain't no faking, we ain't cut like that. Don't start counting kings, PG, that's fact. DMV ain't no faking, we ain't cut like that.
I'ma get mine. Get yours, nigga, cause I'ma get mine. Today gon' be a good day. Jack gon' keep it playing from the Genesis. As I'm blowing dope, being broke, my only nemesis. Remember when it wasn't all good, I used to reminisce. Felt like I was going through hell with no deliverance. Niggas throwing salt in the game, condoning ignorance. But when it's really in you, not on you, we know the difference. Nigga ain't no willing and dealing, we really killing shit. My brother passed a shooter like Luca, he gave me 10 assists. Nigga, I was Dennis before you knew what a menace is. Now I just spread love to these bitches, ho, I'm a feminist. Way they running back to the dick, they think they Emmitt Smith. No real player gon' break it, that shit be imminent. Yeah. Nigga, we was trapping out the tenement. Niggas ain't hard, they just loud, them niggas impotent. Ain't in it for the glory, my life story is intricate. Don't crash out for the money and watch the niggas you get it with. I say it all, cause I'm past the point that I'ma play with y'all. And as the president, I'ma have to revoke your player call. Don't think the nigga ever was real, and he gon' stay a fraud. Don't think a nigga bluffing is not nothing to break them all. Saquon, ho, it's not nothing to shake them all. The rental street clothes in my bed, ho, better take them all. Just get that cheese, breaking that bread, and I can stay involved. Wanna look sweet in my side seat, got to pay the cost.
I got dope and cheese, I'm smoking G's. While I was scaling dope and weed, y'all been yelling broken knees. You gon' do it, baby, do it, gotta hold and squeeze. For real, it's cold out here, one of you hoes gon' freeze. Rob the reverend, call the blessing, hold your nose, don't sneeze. Poop, nigga. Oops, nigga. Pull up in that big shit like I'm too big for that coupe, nigga. Too legit to quit, no, I'm just too legit for you, nigga. Twin Towers feel the power when we speaking, nigga. Cope like I was in the ghost with Tommy Egan, nigga. If your bitch looks suspicious, she probably creeping, nigga. If you heard the shit before, it's probably me. And don't ask me about no money, I'ma tell you, let me hold something. 60K and Debbie walking around like I don't owe nothing. So-and-so got shot up, I just act like I don't know nothing. I call love, but we make a hit and miss a home run. Clean up in the kitchen, we can't have no dirty dishes. Cause it's roaches outside and we cooking if they don't sniff it. Took a shot in the dark, I just went for this shit. Why I aim for the stars, go forward and get nothing. Somewhere there's a young nigga on the same thing. Suggested advice, I tell him do better. Baby mom pregnant, I was turning 18. Ain't even focus my mind to getting cheddar. So I quit this rap shit, quit chasing my dreams. Fuck it, get money off of hoes and the fiends. Fuck it, get money, then turn around, blow it. If I was my plug, man, I wouldn't even throw it. Maybe I would get money, you know it. Really had the city for some summers with the lows, yeah. Going down the wrong way, niggas getting smoked, yeah. I ain't even tell you about the times I was broke, yeah.
This are doing. This is a hoot. They're still saying this. They're saying, oh yeah, there's a field out there that connects everything and their hands are doing this. Field's not out there. We're the field. 50 trillion cells in the human body. Every one of those cells has about 100 trillion atoms emerging from the field and collapsing into the field right now. You and I, we're constantly, the atoms in our bodies are emerging and collapsing into that field. We are the field, and that is what makes us so powerful. This is why we can heal our bodies almost instantaneously when we know how to access this part of ourselves, because we hold the blueprint that tells those atoms how to express when they come into the body. If you've got something you don't like in your body, what you do is you are using the gift of imagination to create a new blueprint for that atom to come into. And that sounds crazy to some people. And there's a lot of science that's struggling with this. But when you get into the quantum world, you get into the fact that the Higgs field exists, you get into the fact that imagination in the mirror neurons of the human brain were only discovered in 2004. They don't know the difference between watching an experience and having experience. You can be on a cast afternoon watching the Joe Rogan show with an exciting guest. You're just laying there, but your heart might be racing and your body's perspiring, your muscle, or maybe you're watching soccer because your neurons don't know the difference between watching and having the experience. This is why porn is so addictive. They're going to kick up the same addictive chemicals, the same dopamine, the same levels of adrenaline. Here's where our power comes from, because the image can be imagined. When we are able to hold an image of ourselves fully enabled, fully capacitated, fully healed, fully awakened, hold that image. This
Right. Boom. There we go. Okay, now let me go ahead and fix this right here. Okay, y'all. Respect. Welcome back to another episode of Smitty's Corner, aka Lighthouse_301. Much respect to the family, man. Much respect to the family. Shout out to any and everybody in the building. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Uh, yeah, I got something I want to talk about briefly. Now, first of all, I want to make sure I say this. Big shout out and even more of a huge apology. Forgive me, fam. Again, all right. For the record, people, I'm the one that told Jen, hey, we need to go ahead and revamp this whole show. And here it is. As soon as it's time to actually do the damn show, for some strange, I'm just gonna call it the the ether just didn't have it set for today. For whatever strange reason, it just didn't. And I don't know why. And I knew this bullshit was going to happen. I'm saying it. I'm still kicking myself in the ass personally because I'm like, watch this shit actually work right after all of this. I called it. I called it. So you guys stay tuned. We are definitely going to make sure that we we're going to go ahead and get back at it again tomorrow 7 p.m. So you guys make sure that you stay tuned. I'll pass out flyers again. Much respect to the family. All right, y'all. So I want to talk about this right here. I have is you ever had one of those movies that your girl drag you to? Nah, I'm dead ass. You ever had one of those movies you mad as shit that you watched it? This is one of them. This is one of them. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I see you in the building. Much respect. I appreciate you. Yeah, we just gonna kick it and cool it real quick. It's just some slight fun stuff. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm about to rant. I'm about to rant and go off. I'm about to go to F off because I'm pissed that I had to watch this bullshit. Okay? So we're gonna talk about it. And the main reason why I want to talk about it, right? Because again, see, this was one of those movies, like I said, that your girl gets you to watch. So I had no clue this shit existed, right? I had no clue it existed. But I actually, it's date night, movie night, chilling with your girl, Netflix and chilling shit, right? So she say, babe, I tell her it's your turn. Go ahead and pick something. Shit. Think about that before I do that again. Because that shit that she pulled up, I'm sitting up here like I don't know what the hell that was. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and talk about it, right? So hold on, let me just hold on. This shit, I don't know why I was doing that just now. Like it's just tripping. Hold on, y'all, give me 1 second. So let me just do this. Hold on, let me do this 1 second. Let me just make sure. All right, bet. Okay, I just want to make sure everything's set up. All right, we in there. You say what? You know how many stories I got with Turtle? See that right there just went on ahead and took a detour. Let me tell y'all something, right? First time, my first time, I was 24 years old out there in Southeast when Cuz was staying out there right off of Southern Avenue, right off of there, off of Wheeler. Yeah, yeah. Cousin Mike used to go pick him up, man. And I remember I used to go pick him up, and it was like a every morning thing. Cause see, I was cuzzo that had the like legit license. You know what I'm saying? I had the legit license and everything. And yeah, I remember I would go pick cuz up. My bad, y'all. Cause this right here, yeah, yeah. My cousin Turtle, yeah, that's a Shaw. That's my cousin too. That's my blood. Turtle, my cousin too. So we family. What's up, cuzzo? That's family right there. And I used to go pick cuz up, man, and we go around there around 61st and Dix. We go around Clay. But before we did that, we would always stop at that Shells right up there at the top of Wheeler. hmm would stop right up there, Wheeler Road, that Shell's gas station. And cuz will always go get him. So I don't know why he like them nasty ass Jones, but he'll always go get a goddamn apple Philly. Cuz love them damn apple Phillies, bruh. I swear on mothers, Mo. But long story short, right? Just for this quick detour. First time I ever got locked up, I was with Turtle. Never been locked up in my life before. The very first time I ever got locked up was with Turtle. And the reason why I'm telling the story is because like he kept me cool as shit through the whole thing. I remember they took us down to 6D, Alabama Avenue. No, 7. Is that 6 or 7D? I think that might be 7 or 6. We was down Alabama Avenue. Man, they tore my car up on the car open and everything. You already know. You already know. Hold on, say it again. Let me see. That's my first cousin. We out of, oh, wow. For real? Damn, nah, that's what's up. Yeah, nah, we still right back here at home, man. Right here in D.C., Maryland. We still right back here. But nah, yeah, Turtle. Let me show you this real quick before we get started. Let me show you this. I got this on hand right now. It's crazy you say that. Nah, it's crazy you say that. I'm gonna try to make sure I get this nice and clear. You see that? Me. All right, so that's me right there. That's Turtle right there. That's Turtle. That's Ant. That's Ant right there. Donnell, Cuzzo Kenny. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all of us right there. That was 2006, family reunion. Trust me, I'm very hip. Rest in peace to Cuzzo. Let me see, right here. Rest in peace to Cuzzo. I'm hip, bruh. Yeah, that's my blood family. I met him at the family reunion. I didn't know that was my cousin at first. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Ant, too, man. Rest in peace to Ant. Real shit, though. Rest in peace to Ant. Yeah, that's my family. Yeah, man. Shit, that just took me all the way somewhere else, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, yeah, nah, bump that shit. I just gotta play some music real quick, cause this man just got me thinking. Like for real, y'all don't got no idea, dog. Like Turtle was one of them. He went out one of them. Yeah, I know the story. You know what I'm saying? Him and Cuz in the car. Yeah, I know about it. Yeah, I'll be right back with y'all in a couple minutes, man. Let me go ahead, spark my J, and just woosah my mind, man. Much respect to the family, man. Much respect to my family, everywhere y'all at.
Broke your genius, nigga. Good sense. Might break a heart, I tell her what I really did. Block on fire, but I'm chilly chill. On the real, I can take you where it's really real. Try to tell her one day I'll be a millionaire. Slip up, get caught, get 100 years. Tough love made his mom cry 100 tears. Either niggas getting out or they gone in. It's me against the world, yeah, I'm all in. In the bank smelling like Bob Marley. Told my girl I'll be home in the morning. I was plotting, now I was going to get the money. My side bitch, that's a whole nother story. Not too many niggas make it out New Orleans. Never hating, if they did, I applaud them. Stay safe, got the face they're recording. I'm hood rich, still rocking Air Forces. All they know is Mardi Gras and coffins. All I see is second lines and coffins. Phone ringing off the hook, they calling. Trap phone, stay jumping like Jordan. Niggas bag up bricks on a regular. Niggas emptying them clips on a regular. Bunch of cowboys riding with a heckler. When a good nigga get killed, that's self up. Probably why them niggas' hearts stay frozen. No love for a bitch like Goldie. Hoes tell me I'm a dog like Rover. From the hood where the cops stay patrolling. Glenwood with the rats and the roaches. Call a plug, get them packs up in motion. On the block with the snakes and the vultures. Rip the tree, yeah, my life a roller coaster. Back to the hood like I never left it. Cops pull us over X21 questions. Living up in hell, wonder will I get to heaven. Lost in the sauce, set sky for directions. Late with the bill, granny gave it to the reverend. I don't give a fuck, feeling like Machiavelli. Trapped in a trap man, trapped in a belly of the beast. With a young nigga selling, raw.
Same old shit, just a different day. Wake up, get dressed, make another play. Nigga looking for the villain, I've been in the cut, chillin', plotting on $1 million, tell him that I'm on my way. Smoke a 3 gram blunt, take the stress away. Made a 10 grand jug just yesterday. Only thing I know is how to get the bag up. Spit the truth, amen, put your hands up. From a city that ain't sweet when it's beef, hitters catch you in the street and they watch your whole fam up. Youngins on the block, flashing hammers like cameras. They host at his logo, they clips his bananas. They flip 30 birds, I ain't talking Atlanta. 12 on the block with the radars and scanners. I keep my cool, play it smooth and don't panic. Getting my guap up, still got paper habits. Gotta get to the bag while they getting good. I know they feel this real shit up in every hood. From the gutter, I can never turn Hollywood. Always keep it 100, that's understood. Talk shit about the villain, they never could. Never took a handout, still living good. Talking all that gangsta shit, but they never do it. Run up on me and mine, boy, I wish you would.
Gotta second that statement, wish a nigga would. Say you shouldn't explain what's understood. My little homie run around like I'm a fud. Yeah, around man down season in my neighborhood. Pass another wood, couple homies pass and finish with the jug. Couple models Spanish mommies fuck a good. Plugging all these bullshit bitches cause I could. True that roof back here, who that for wings? Still got low that you never seen. Still got flows that you never schemed. Double entendres, don't miss the metaphor. Her daddy was the plug, that's what I met her for. Took her Uber down to the 7th ward. Hustling everywhere, can't keep still. Made 6 figures with my OG. Real nigga off a handshake deal. Kush guard still structuring the landscape still. My fans stay real, my hands so ill.
Man, rest in peace to my cousin, man. Real shit though. Like truly, truly, truly a real one out that bitch, man. Like seriously a DC representative all day in the paint and Carolina. I'm actually curious, cuz if you don't mind typing that for me, like how you find me. I'm actually curious, like how you find the channel. I just want to know. But I'm about to get into this. So let's go ahead and get back to the topic. Now that I done had a little mini family reunion right there. That was some dope ass shit, man. Shout out to the family, dog. You know how we go. I want to talk about this video right here because I'm sick. I'm sick and tired. I am so sick and tired. Nancy, if you would be oh so kind and to please hit my oh so lovely theme song, I would appreciate it. Thank you. All right, there we go. Okay, so I want to talk about this movie. So I was drugged to watch this damn movie. Drugged to the couch, that is. Of course, we didn't go watch it in the theaters. This movie came out in 2025, I believe. So we're going to watch the review of this. The reason why I want to do a review is because I was so irritated at how unrealistic the entire movie was. The shit was just not real. I don't give a damn how awkward a dude is. I don't care how much of a geek or an incel you may be, nigga. There's no goddamn way a dude was this goddamn pussy scared. There's no way. There's no way. You're not going to tell me. Let me go ahead and just woosah real quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull this up. Bye. I'm going to go ahead and give y'all my take on this review. So we're just going to listen. Now, I had to make sure I find the safest video because y'all know they be trying to strike a nigga for dumb shit, right? All of us, right? But so I had to make sure that I found the safest video as possible so I can go in on this bitch. All right, y'all. So with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. The time right now is 12:36 a.m. East Coast Standard Time. The name of this dumbass movie is called Obsessed. Oh, gosh. Oh, man, the things I got to say about this stupid clown shit right here. But listen, y'all just follow me. Stay tuned. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to keep this bad boy lit. Yeah, we're going to have some fun. All right, so let's go ahead and get it. What? I've been in this. Hold on. Let me see, cuzzo. I've been in the space for a while. It just happened to go back on your post when you were live one day, and then I seen that pic you just showed. Hey, no bullshit. I'm trying to tell you what. This right here, that right there. RIP to my cousin, man. Yep. Cousin Mike right behind him. Me and Cuzzo, man, we hey, look, ever since that day at the family reunion, we stayed like we was like I stayed with them around there, around Clay. Everybody around there died, Donnell, everybody, WAP, everybody. I've been in the space for a while, just happened to get back to your post live. I seen you one day, I see the pic. Yep, you just showed. I was like, oh damn, that's my cut. Yeah. Hey, small world. Yep, that's a classic. Yeah, man. I miss them days too, bruh. Yeah, we was deep as shit. And see, I be look, cuzzo, I be trying to tell folks in this space, dog, like we deep. Like my family, like I be telling them, dog, like we deep as shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, you already hip. Let's go ahead and get to this. So what we got right here is the worst example of any form of a man that we can possibly think of. So let's go ahead and watch this. And with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. The time right now is 12:38 a.m. East Coast Standard Time. More night to you. Let's go. Let's see what we got so I can go ahead and give my take on this.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the 279th episode of Analyzing Evil, featuring Obsession. If you like my videos, consider signing up to become a patron over on discussed in an episode in this series. And that's what we're going to do here. So without further ado, let's begin. Though there's a critical element in this story that facilitates the evil that unfolds within, all of what happens here, every single thing, begins.
So real quick, because I'm giving my narration, y'all can hear him. But so basically the movie is predicated around this guy who has always had this crush on his coworker / like group friend, you know, mutual friend throughout his, you know, friend posse. So he likes this one chick, and this scene right here that you're seeing when he picked up that stick right there, this thing right here, bow, that right there, one wish Willow. So the man made a wish. Now listen, he made a wish that the woman would love him like no other man, and then the man just let's just go.
Aaron Bailey, otherwise known as Bear. We don't know too much about Bear's backstory, but at some point in time, Bear moved to the town this story takes place in either with his Nana or to live with her, and that she passed away sometime before the events of this film. But why he moved there is never told to us, and other than this small piece of information, we have nothing to go off of as far as what elements present in Bear's past may have contributed to him developing into the man we see in this film. Based on his overall character, I think it's reasonable to assume that Bear was likely starved for attention throughout his childhood, either when he did live with his parents, because he never really had parents, because his Nana may not have been the most attentive caregiver, or perhaps due to a combination of all three. However,
No. Hold on. Let me see something here. Hold on 1 second. Mic check 1 2. Hold on. Mic check 1 2. Hold on. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. There we go. Nah. Cuz just never got out the house. Now listen, we all know guys like this. We all know dudes that was just awkward as shit. You know the nigga that always scared the vajayjay away, or either that, they dried it up. Like they'll stick around, but this nigga done dried it up. This is this guy. This guy right here, all right? His friend keeps on trying to help him, but for some reason, this nigga right here just can't seem to get shit right. Now, he has a crush on, hold on, which is it? It's her right here. Had to make sure, yeah, that's the Asian chick. Her. So he has a crush on her. Let's go ahead and see how this goes. Weird shit.
whatever there is to be divined about what contributed to Bear becoming the man he is in this film is purely speculative. What isn't up for interpretation, though, is the fact that Bear is a self-absorbed, needy, insecure, and cowardly young man whose ego-driven desire to win Nikki's affection for the sake of his own satisfaction and inability to obtain that love through regular means is what made all the horrendous events that played out over the course of this film.
You know what? You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Because I actually have heard that. I actually have heard that quite a few times from actually other people who have reviewed it, as far as this was actually a pretty damn good movie. I get you on that, the suspense, because I'm pretty sure you're maybe one of those who like, I guess, kind of horror thriller. Bet, no problem. What I'm saying is this. The way this dude was acting and the way her, right here, her, the shit she was doing, oh nah. But we gonna go ahead and keep on going. Let's rock out.
And the signs that Bear was the man capable of making all this happen were there from nearly the very beginning of this story. When we're first introduced to Bear in the opening of the film, he seems innocent enough, more than innocent in fact.
No, he seems scary as shit. Where I'm from, we call that a scary ass nigga.
a nervous young man who's unsure how to approach women that desperately wants to learn how. In these first few moments, Bear seems sweet, anxious and love-struck, but sweet nonetheless. A man in love who seems to have developed these feelings for Nikki over the course of many years, who can't help the way he feels for a girl who seems to have treated him with love and care, and who's always been the first person there for him in times of need. But it's in the very next scene that we're shown that there's something not
Facts, cuzzo. Facts.
quite right with Bear. After returning home from an outing a few days later, Bear finds his cat Sandy dead on the floor, poisoned after somehow getting into his grandmother's leftover pain medications, and dying as a result. Curiously though, when Bear examines the scene and begins cleaning it up, he seems rather calm. He did express some degree of sadness when he first discovered her corpse, but the way he investigates, cleans, and then disposes of Sandy's corpse via a trash bag, which he then just throws away, is odd behavior for a person who just discovered their pet lying dead on the floor.
Okay, hold on. Now, he's already awkward, so I'm gonna give him a pass on this. I gotta remember, was he in like a suburban area? Did he have a backyard or something, or was he like in an apartment? Because I think he was in an apartment, so he probably didn't have nowhere to dispose of the cat in the proper fashion, right? Especially if you wasn't, like, you can tell, I mean, the man don't even know how to communicate with people, let alone how to dispose of a dead body, even if it's an animal. So let's go ahead and keep on rocking out. So I'm gonna give him a pass on that part, but let's keep on going.
Now to be fair, Bear might not have been too upset here because Sandy might have been his grandmother's cat, and he didn't have much attachment to her. But even if that's not the case, and he did have an attachment to Sandy, when examining what a person does in the moments after they experience a sudden influx of grief, you have to keep in mind that grief is often irrational, so Bear could just be numbly going through the motions here, which seems to be the case considering the next scene shows Bear sobbing. But it's this very scene that shows us that what we saw Bear doing in the previous scene weren't the emotions one might expect a grief-stricken man to go through, as between his sobs here, we hear him say, "Why can't she just," before the camera pans down to the word obsession at the end of his bed, and then immediately cuts to Bear lying on his bed in the dark and scrolling through Nikki's Instagram profile.
Creep shit. Classic creep shit.
Why this is so important is because these few words uttered in the wake of what should have been a heart-wrenching event shows us that Bear is experiencing grief here, but not for Sandy, but for the love he feels he'll never receive from Nikki. Why can't she just what? Sandy can't do anything. She's dead. So if he were talking about Sandy here, you'd think he'd say something more like, why didn't she? Why did she? How could she? When trying to process and come to terms with the fact that his cat had just passed. But no. It's, why can't she just? And though we never hear what Bear wants from this mysterious she, we can only assume that sentence in its entirety was, why can't she just love me? Which
No. Let me help your ass out. Bruh. She called him to go out. And she keep on hinting towards, so how do you really feel? This dumbass dude, for some reason, just can't seem to get the message. For some reason, he's so, now, mind you, I even asked, like, I was asking my girl, we sitting there watching that, I'm like, hey, babe, like, is he, like, supposed to be, like, you know, some kind of, you know, special needs or something? And I'm not even saying that being funny. I'm dead ass. Like in this movie, is he supposed to have a certain condition that makes him, like, awkward? She's like, no, he's perfectly fine. I'm like, so this nigga normal? She's like, yeah. I'm like, well, okay, all right. Well, we got a problem here. Wilco, we got a problem.
Which is only supported by the aforementioned accompanying scene where he's scrolling through Nikki's profile. Now, it's more than likely that Bear's sobs here were partially brought on by Sandy's death, but it's rather telling of Bear's character that in this moment, where he should have been entirely focused on the death of his cat, that his mind was more so centered on his desire for Nikki and the fact that she doesn't love him in the way he wants her to. What further supports the idea that Bear wasn't fazed by his cat's death is how nonchalantly he brings up Sandy's passing when he's out at trivia night. And if it weren't for the fact that he in all likelihood doesn't care about this cat very much, maybe this would have been another instance of grief causing people to do strange things and act strangely, as he does admit to Nikki while he's driving home that the death of Sandy isn't okay, but that it hasn't hit him yet. But because I think we can rely—
Wait, let me ask y'all a question, cuz or whoever else is out there. Would you say that the loss of a pet, your dog, for Lord knows how many, like, let's say like a 10-year plus or something, your pet iguana, python, whatever, would you say the loss of a pet would be that devastating to the point where you can't leave the house and go on a date. If your dog passed away and then shorty who you been trying to holler at hit you up right around that time and it's like, well, I mean, hey, you know, let's go out. You know, the gang's all getting together. Hey, meet me here. And she literally herself is calling you, inviting you, right? Not one of your homies saying she's going to be there. She called you herself. Would that be enough for you to be like, nah, my dog just passed away, I'm going to stay home? I'm actually curious as to what people think about that. Let's rock out.
Reliably assume that the reason it hasn't hit him yet is because such an event doesn't affect Bear in the way it might affect others because of what he is. The moment where he brings up Sandy's death is what reveals to us what he is, a narcissist. Now initially, that might sound strange, as Bear's narcissism, or the fact that he's a narcissist at all, is not what you typically might expect, and that's fantastic, as like anything, narcissism, or narcissistic personality disorder, is on a spectrum. And not every narcissist is the stereotypical egomaniac who spends most of their free time kissing their own reflection. No, Bear is not a malignant narcissist whose behavior is overtly egotistical. He's a subtle narcissist, a poor me narcissist, one who believes that the world is a cruel place that has made life unfair for a man who deserves to be loved. And
that's a fact. Yeah, I've seen them in carriages, all kind of like puppy slippers and everything else. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Wanted. And this only becomes more apparent as this story progresses. But why is this casual mention of Sandy's death our first indicator that Bear is a narcissist? Because this is a tactic that narcissists like Bear use to get the attention they feel they deserve, or
I'm really not getting narcissists at all from anything that happened. I just believe this was an awkward ass dude who just did not know how to socialize right. I really believe the nigga was awkward. I had to keep asking my girl, babe, you sure there's nothing wrong with this nigga? Shout out to my boy OG Do Dirty in the Paint. You already know. Y'all go over there and subscribe to my man OG Do Dirty exactly the way it's typed right there in the chat. Let's get it.
Need. What happens as soon as Bear brings up Sandy's death? Well, Nikki.
OG, if you there, basically, I'm doing a review, big dog, while going ahead. You know, you can blow one with your boy if you still got a little time with your hand. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just doing this quick review about this dude that my girl had me actually painstakingly watch the movie of, and I'm just going to give my painstaking review. So that's what's going on. Awkward ass shit.
Ian don't hear him, so they walk off. But Sarah does. And what does she do? She hugs him and offers him her condolences. But that's something natural for someone to do in this situation. So again, why is this a sign that Bear is a narcissist? Because of the way Bear brought up Sandy's death. And why? Just prior to him bringing up Sandy, Bear was interrupted by Ian and then Sarah while he was talking to Nikki and trying to score points with her. And so in a moment where the attention he felt he deserved and this opportunity to further his goals was taken from him, he chose to reveal something that would instill pity within those around him, so they would then redirect their attention back to him, with the hope that Nikki especially would do so, and lavish him with the tender affection and attention that he craves from her, which is made even more evident by the fact that when Sarah hugs him, he first smiles, and then looks increasingly distraught, as if—
That's because the dude is awkward. He's never had a hug from a woman outside of his mother or aunt. Of course. Of course. Yeah, it's going to be real weird the way they respond. It's not going to be like somebody who's accustomed to that. Let's go.
His eyes slowly move towards the path Nikki and Ian.
And now, that's not a scapegoat for this odd-ass dude. I'm just saying as far as when they keep trying to throw up that word narcissistic, like, nah, we're not even going to do that. We're not even going to play these games. That's not narcissistic. But I tell you right now, I hated the fact that I had to watch this damn movie. I swear, babe, don't you ever do no shit like this to me again. Don't do no shit like that to me again.
And took as they walked away, showing us that he's likely staring at Nikki, wishing that Sarah were her.
With Google Play Games.
Nah, we ain't playing shit but this damn video. I don't know what you on. Yeah, let's go ahead and get back to it. Let's get back to it. All right, boom.
Well, apparently from birth. What does a baby do when they need something? Well, they sure don't ask politely. They cry and scream, which are the only things they can do to express to anyone around them that they're in distress and that they need attention. Now, as we grow older, this behavior typically lessens as we develop better forms of communication to use to express our needs, and realize that affection and attention from others is earned, and is not something that should be coerced out of others. But even in toddlers or young children, you'll find that they'll cry for seemingly no reason at times, or even fake injuries to get your attention and your affection. But again, at some point...
Wait a minute. That is true. They will do things to fake injury or a sick or whatever to get your attention. But when you're not giving them attention. Generally speaking, see, I don't know if maybe he'll get into this part of it, but I just wanted to pause it there. Generally speaking, the child that does respond in that manner generally is the kid that is doing it because it's like, well, I got to do something to get attention. So let me go ahead and, like, really. So let's just keep going. Let's see what we got.
Though, this behavior does typically stop, but if you weren't given much attention when you were a kid, then it's more likely than not that you continue to behave like this throughout childhood, and possibly even into your teenage years and beyond. And this is the case for Bear. Bear, who was likely starved of attention for the majority of his young life as I mentioned earlier, is on the inside, still a baby who knows that the quickest way to get their caregiver's attention is to cry as loud as he can, and the kid who would scream Bloody Mary over a scrape, so long as someone would notice him and give him some attention for a while. Now, you can't really fault a kid who feels forced to resort to this kind of behavior.
That's not narcissistic. That's somebody who's deprived of some kind of attention. Listen, when you're a human around look at this scene right here. Look at this setting. All of these people. And when you yourself feel like you're the only one who's in there and nobody notices that you're there, at some point that happening enough, you will start to lash out in ways to get people to say, hey, I'm standing right here. That will take place. I do believe that's something that will be a organic thing more than attention seeking and narcissistic. Let's go.
Behavior to get attention for doing so, as we all, especially when we're children, require the attention of our parents or other caregivers in order to develop into well-adjusted adults.
This the part, I think, when she was inviting him to the damn party and his stupid ass fumbled the ball, talking about my cat passed away. Anyway.
So of course Bear, who likely was that attention-starved kid, would develop into an adult who felt that coercing people into paying attention to him and lavishing him with affection was an okay thing to do. And that's the difference between the average person who understands that using their cat's death specifically for the sake of getting people's attention and gaining their affection is wrong, and a narcissist like Bear who, whether instinctually or purposefully, only cares about what such a situation can do for him and his desire to be loved, in this case, by Nikki specifically. Now, in accordance with the title of this film, Bear is an obsessive, a person who, once they feel that something or someone belongs to them, will stop at nothing to make sure that they do indeed belong to them.
No. What this guy is talking about specifically is the type of person that will, let me do this, he's talking about the individual that will actually go out of their way to pull themselves out of character in order to feel as if they actually belong. Do you see? That's the part in which I'm recognizing about it. But I don't know. I'm really to the point where, like, I just kind of get sick just listening to him, because, like, the whole movie just was some bullshit. Now, let's go ahead, because I'm really just trying to get some watch hours and I'm just kicking and cooling it. But I got something else I want to talk about. This was very, very interesting as well. Shout out to my man SNTV, man. Yeah, let me go ahead and pull this one up. Let me see something right here. Just be trying to make sure I want to pull up the right song. I mean the right music and everything else. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead while I pull this up. Hold on. While I pull this up, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. Let me just make sure I got the right footage and everything. Who is texting me right now? Wait, who is this? Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Let's go ahead and take this quick commercial break, and we're going to go ahead and be right back. Let's do it. Respect to the family.
This right here, be future. Come around wrong, we gon' shoot you.
It's all respect, I restore it. My belt clenching, now I'm glowing like a lamp. We the village, we the camp. We go hard, yes, I stamp this beat, that vision view. Flow as we move, and we work, make it shake, bake the cake. He needs some milk and corn flakes. I'm on, but I'm not Drake. I'm Camaro, never fake. Mr. 7 still trucking, while the haters still bucking. I be on my way to something, while you lanes be on nothing. Y'all be bluffing, I'm the flame, I'm the heat, I'm the sizzle in the oven. Me, I clean my plate every time that I'm grubbing. Wipe the gravy with my biscuits, so take a look before you miss it.
All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get back to it. All right, so I'm gonna pull this up. I am confused as to why we do the things that we do. I am very confused as to why we have the headspace that we have. Why do we move how we do? Since when did we start doing certain things that what? On the next, if you stick around the next commercial break, I got you, fam. I got you. Just stick around because I just want to make sure I keep the flow of the show up. All right, so look, right. This story right here really tripped me out, and I wanted to play it, and I wanted to get my own little take on it. So we're gonna listen to my man SNN TV. Shout out to him. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to the brother. Let's go ahead and pull this up right here. Let's listen to this story.
It's your boy SNN TV, man. Coming back at y'all with another news update. Make sure that y'all hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Getting right into it, man. First and foremost, I want to say rest in peace to the anal cavity of 23-year-old Philip Robinson.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I want y'all to listen to this story. I'm lost.
Now, y'all might be like, damn, SNN TV, what are you talking about? A guy got caught with a loaded 9mm, a Taurus, up his rectum going into the county. They booked him. They did the scan. And lo and behold.
Yes. Do not ask me how it fit. Now I'm going to start it over, and I want you to listen to what he said, rest in peace too. Okay? Listen to what he said, rest in peace too. All right, let's go.
Now, family, it's your boy SNN TV, man. Coming back at y'all with another news update. Make sure that y'all hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Getting right into it, man. First and foremost, I want to say rest in peace to the anal cavity of 23-year-old Philip Robinson. Now, y'all might be like, damn, SNN TV, what are you talking about? A guy got caught with a loaded 9mm, a Taurus, up his rectum going into the county. They booked him. They did the scan. And lo and behold, what did they find?
Let me pause that. Put on the big screen. That's how you do that. How you do that. I want y'all to look at the angle in which that bitch is pointing. It's going to his hip bone. How the hell? It's going to the nigga.
God have mercy upon us.
What? Let's get back to the video.
The news article says, on July 29th at approximately 9:36 a.m., Cook County Sheriff's Office correctional staff recovered a loaded firearm from an incoming individual in custody after it was detected during routine intake screening. The firearm, a 9mm Taurus loaded with 13 rounds, including one in the chamber, was safely recovered before it could enter the secure facility. 23-year-old Philip Robinson now faces additional felony weapons charges in addition to the...
Now, I need y'all to look at his face. I don't know if this picture was taken before they found it or after. Let's just say this is after they found it. And he's able to still smile. He's able to still... I'm not talking about them finding a gun on you. I'm talking about no pain. I guess in his mind, it's no pain, no gain. I mean, I'm just saying, like, this shit, look at his face. Look at this nigga face. This is after finding a whole 9mm Taurus up this nigga rectum. Okay? See, this is a bad example. This is why all of us get called zesty. You see, this is why all of us get called sus, or maybe you might be. Because niggas do shit like this. I don't know what the purpose was. But if you think of one, please type it in the comment section. What possibly was the reason?
Misdemeanor charges that originally brought him into custody. As a reminder, every person entering the Cook County Jail is screened and thoroughly searched. Attempts to bring weapons or other contraband into the facility will be detected and charges will be pursued. Nice job by our correctional staff catching it upon intake. The public is reminded that the defendants are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Thank you for catching it. My nigga, 1901 got the scan. Bruh. I mean, I'm just saying. Hold on. Where's that shit at? Right here. Hold on. Where that shit at? Let me see something.
What did they find?
Boom. How you not find that? What do you mean, thank you? The nigga really thought he was going to get away with that? Once you got it in there, you thought you was going to be able to use it and it not be known? Maybe he had a mission. I have no clue. I'm just saying. How'd you, like, listen, if they didn't catch that, shut the whole damn jail down. Shut the whole prison down. Because you niggas ain't doing your job. I'm just saying. Let's go. So let's get back to where we were.
Yeah, this is...
All right, so here's the deal.
Nah, ain't no damn deal. You gonna shut up, and then we gonna get past this and get back to it. Ain't hearing shit you gotta say. All right, let's get back to it.
For real. Shit is outrageous. Straight up. Whole lot of stuff, man, people ain't never seen before. I ain't gonna lie. This is one that I've heard of stuff like this happening, but I actually never, like, witnessed. Like, they got the whole picture of the scanner and the gun in the butt.
Let me tell you the most I've ever heard. Let me cam up for this part right here. Hold on now. Let me tell you the most I've ever heard. The most I've ever heard, being snuck into jail, packing Newports, got a little bit of weed, a little bit of K2, maybe even a cell phone. Flip phone, that is. Flip phone. I've heard these things. I've heard that before, right? Whole 9mm. It's not even because it's a gun. We're talking about the size of what it is that you went on ahead and chose to what? I've heard of, like, dudes snuck in a couple singles, right? You know, all that little shit. I've even, look, let me tell you a true story. Let me tell you a true story. I was over there in Upper Marlboro. This is a true story, no bullshit. I was in the cell with my, I was in the cell by myself. I want y'all to get the picture. I'm on the bottom bunk. I'm laid back. I'm cooling. Door pops, and boom. Cuz come in, and we cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, from the same area, the whole nine. So, like, everything cool, everything straight. This is a true story. We just chilling and shit. So like we was locked up all together about 2 weeks together. He was my bunkie for about 2 weeks. And when he was locked up with me, I remember it was like day 2 or 3. He said, "Hey, when they pop the doors, I'm gonna need you to like leave out. I'm gonna need you to go somewhere, right?" I said, "All right, bet." I had no clue what was going on. I go out and I go to the rec yard. I'm just out and about, just talking, chilling and shit. Finally, it's time to lock back down. I go back to the cell. It's 2 o'clock. We lock down at 2 o'clock for count. So I go ahead and lock back down. And I'm like, "Bro, you all right? Everything good?" He's like, yeah, everything cool. I'm like, "You ain't want, come out, chill?" He's like, "Nah, I had to take care of something." I'm like, "What?" He wound up telling me, he said, "Hey, I'm gonna call my girl later. If she go ahead and get my bond set, I'm gonna give you this shit." Man, this dude was spending the whole rec time shitting out 2 balloons of Molly. This is a true story. I had that brown sugar. So he go ahead, rec time come for the evening. This was daytime rec time come for the evening. This is after count and everything else, right? After dinner time. So we out until 9:30. And during that time, he get on the phone with his girl. So sure enough, his peoples go ahead. He was one of them dudes. Like they was getting him up, getting him up out of there. Man, he came back to the cell. He said, "Hey, here." He took it out the balloon, of course. And it was like in bags and shit. And I shit you not, I got so much damn commissary off of that shit. I ate good. I ate good. I had everything. I had the best that daggone facility had to offer. I had the best it had to offer. I had 2 balloons. I shit you not. I think I had about 8 to 10 grams of that shit. True story. He gave it to me because he was going home. He gave me those, and he gave me some Jordans he had, because that's like shit niggas do. That's like a little jail custom, like you leave a nigga your shoes type shit. Because a lot of niggas say they don't want to wear the same shoes they got locked up in when they get out. So I had a fresh ass pair of J's on top of that. So I got like 8 to 10 grams of Molly. And I got so I wound up, man, just pushing that shit. Yeah, true story. So what I'm saying is that was the most I've ever heard. Now, this shit right here, I ain't, nah, that's new. Nah, that's some new shit. That's these new niggas. Let's go.
Like, this is crazy. Anyway, like I said, man,
you say what? Hold on, let me read this. Let me see. How did it get in there? Oh, no. Wait. For the record, what dudes do, the balloon factor, if you look it up, like hood wise, dudes actually swallow the balloons. You actually you take them down like a pill. So what you do is you ingest them. You ingest it, and then that's why I said he was in there with me when he got pulled over. He knew he was going to get locked up because he knew he had a warrant. So he went on ahead instantly before the cop even got to the car. He went on ahead. It was just 2 little small balloons, little small balloons. It was easy enough to swallow. And he made sure he went on ahead and popped them Jones back. He swallowed the balloons, and you go ahead and shit them out. No, he didn't put them up in his rectum. He shitted them out. So he literally had to wait for it to pass through his digestive system. That's why I said when he came in, I said about maybe 2 days later or so, that's when he finally said, "I'm going to go ahead and, chill for rec." And he was in there pushing out balloons. Yeah, that's a real thing. Yeah. You said laughing my ass off. I shit you not. I shit you not. Yeah, no bullshit. Like, that's some real talk though. But let's keep going.
I would say free him. Keep that nigga. Keep that nigga. That
All
nigga's
right,
dumb.
let's go.
In a bed. Can't.
Nope. Let's go. Let's get it.
Posing like this. 10, who you gonna shoot in the wheelchair, gang? A nigga got to roll you to do the hit. Like, for real. Street life was over when they put you in that wheelchair, bro. And then niggas wonder what we be talking about. This is a prime example of what the guy be talking about. Niggas just don't learn. Gang banging is not for people in wheelchairs. If you can't walk, it's over with. The game beat you. You survived. That's good enough. The game beat you though. You lost the game. They took your legs, gang. It's over with. Motherfucker get to shooting, everybody gonna run and leave you, gang. Ain't nobody gonna be trying to push you out the way.
I ain't even gonna lie. He's actually speaking some facts. Now, mind you, when my accident happened, I was I've already been out the streets. Like I've been done with everything, right? But I'm just saying, there were many times I thought to myself, I did say, you know what? I'm very thankful I'm not out there how I used to be, in the position I was in the early stages, right? I can honestly say that, because in the early stages, bruh, like it's a very vulnerable feeling. I had to keep something on me. I'm talking about from blades to projectiles. I didn't play that shit, because just like how he said, if something pop off, ain't nobody, he's absolutely correct. And so I was thinking about that, like, bump that shit. I think I'm gonna go ahead and lay low. I'm gonna go ahead, keep on keeping my body right, keeping my health up. And I'm gonna go ahead and make sure before I really just step out there again like that. And I don't mean in the street wise doing the shit I used to do. I'm just talking about being out in society, period. I didn't want to travel for a minute or anything. I didn't want to do none of that shit. I did it a few times, date wise. Yeah, I went a few places, Atlanta, a couple places. But I really was on like a different type of headspace because of my position when I was traveling. My heightened awareness was much more up than it's ever been. But let's keep on rocking out. So he got, that's facts. That's facts. As somebody who knows exactly what he's talking about firsthand.
Real talk, man. Y'all gotta cut y'all shit out. Straight up, man. In other news, Cartel Bo might be in some real big trouble. Now, him and his girl has been having real deal domestic disputes for a while now. And we all know it. We've all seen it. Some of us has been through it. That toxic love. You know what I'm saying? That love where 1 minute you want to kill them and then the next minute you want to love them. You can't get enough of them. Hitting each other with cars, shooting at each other, stabbing each other, getting on the internet, bashing each other.
Whoa. Love? He said love. Wait a minute, that's love? Wait, hold on, wait. Look, I still have the headspace. I don't care where I go.
I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. Same children.
Real talk. That seems to be the relationship between.
Yeah, what do you mean that's love? Hold on.
Between Cartel Bo and his baby mama. And in all actuality, if we just being honest, like I said in my last video dealing with Cartel Bo, he got the ball rolling with this situation. They was already looking for him. He already had a warrant for assault.
Mm.
And then she's seen allegedly escaping from a house with handcuffs on, running down the street. The police going there, they find a pissy mattress and some old McDonald's. That nigga was in there treating her like a Rottweiler. That nigga had it in there like a pit bull. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying?
Rapper Cartel Beau facing serious accusations involving the mother of his children.
He is accused of holding her captive for days, and now prosecutors want him held without bond. KPRC2 News reporter Bryce Newberry is live at the Harris County Criminal Courthouse with the reversal revealed in court today. Bryce.
Yeah, Keith and Corley, this woman initially claimed to have been locked in a closet for days, but now she has provided statements to rapper Cartel Beau's defense team, taking it all back, which prosecutors say she may have done under pressure just before today's hearing. This disturbing photo showed in court Monday captured bruises covering the legs of the woman allegedly held captive by rapper Cartel Beau, also known as Warren Brown. Both sides offered very different explanations for the bruises. Prosecutors say they came from beatings, but the defense says they were caused by rough sex and her work as a dancer.
The allegations are very salacious, but allegations are just that.
Brown is accused of kidnapping the mother of his children, holding her in a closet of this home on Darby Retreat Lane for several days in July, before Precinct 4 investigators say she escaped the home in only her underwear and handcuffs. She flagged down a neighbor and allegedly claimed to have been sexually assaulted, according to a search warrant. Inside, investigators found a urine-soaked mattress and rotten food. Brown's defense team now says the victim has recanted, claiming to have been forced by law enforcement to make a statement while under the influence.
We presented some new evidence that I think is very exculpatory for Mr. Brown.
Prosecutors claim days before the hearing, Brown allegedly used a different inmate's credentials to make jail calls to the victim, urging her to sign an affidavit of non-prosecution and record a video statement. Chow Win is a trauma therapist. How common is it for a victim in a case involving possible domestic violence to recant?
It's actually a lot more common than you think, and it's actually quite alarming.
Prosecutors allege she's financially dependent and the two have a pattern of domestic violence.
It's interesting. We always look at two barriers to leaving an emotionally domestic violence situation, and those barriers oftentimes involve kids and money.
The victim's safety is at risk, prosecutors say, but the defense argued the evidence is lacking and chalked it up to the price for being a celebrity.
We have to let these things play out. I ask everybody to not rush to judgment.
Just you. I'm curious, right? I'm curious. So, I definitely am listening to what's being said, but I'm always curious as to, because when these type of things happen, do these guys generally get with the woman that they know for a fact will not go for this? These are women that are well protected, men in their family, the whole nine. These are women who actually, they can see through the bullshit sooner than later, right? And they actually have the headspace and ideology mindset of prevention is better than the cure. Those grade of women. Is it not possible that maybe these men go for the type of women that, might put up with that type of thing? And then, when shit really hits the fan, because they maybe thought that it would never happen to them. Nah, he just does that to other people. No, it's just other people that he does that to. No, it's just not your turn yet. And that's the main message that I'm giving right now while saying that. I think we need to really be careful and take very much so a precautious, I'm talking about the men and the women, fellas too. Take a very precautious step before you decide to just dive into something with somebody, because you never know a person's true intentions. Is that to get a fear mongering going on? No. Is that to keep you just solidly aware? Absolutely. That's it. Just keep your eyes open. And most importantly, that third one. Let's go ahead and get back to it.
So the defense, of course, bond set in this case, pointing right at the victim, now saying the allegations didn't happen. But prosecutors urged Judge Kelly Johnson to deny bond. They say that if Brown is released, the only question then becomes what happens to this victim next. We'll let you know what the judge decides. For now, we're live downtown. I'm Bryce Newberry.
Let this be a message to everybody that's involved in a toxic relationship. When it gets to the point to where y'all putting hands on each other, man, y'all gotta leave each other alone, because eventually somebody's gonna go to jail or somebody's gonna die.
Yeah. Facts.
Now, in this case, they say that he tied her up for like 4 days and treated her like a goddamn Doberman Pinscher puppy. And fed her goddamn cold McDonald's fries. Now, I hope that ain't what happened, but from the looks of things, something happened. I said all that to say this, man. Love is a beautiful thing, but toxic love is just that. It's toxic. Sometimes, even though it may hurt, you gotta let it go. Real talk. Now, there is no telling how this will turn out, because they already want a cartel bow anyway. You feel me? Shh. Y'all got to start using y'all head out here, man. Straight up. You know what I like to say? Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies and try not to get your dumb ass slammed down. It's your boy SNTV.
All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull up just to make it easy. Listen, again, remember, people, this whole live is just about just trying to get some watch hours up and things of that nature, right? So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this right here. I'm gonna go right here, and I'm just gonna pull something up. I'm gonna pull something up. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up another one with, you know what? I actually like what he said right here on this one right here. It's like quite a few of them that I actually rock with. So, you know, just to give us one more nice little video to just kind of rock out in the end of the night too, I'm gonna go ahead and give, ooh, hold on. Nah, I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, we're gonna go right here. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long. All right, so let's go ahead and do this right here. So what, hold on, what now? You say what? So what did she do to him? He basically the story in a nutshell, Jen, was it was one moment where he defended himself against her because he had the kid. Basically, it's been a kid battle. He had the kids at one point, and it's a whole video out. Matter of fact, I'll pull it up real quick. Let me pull it up so you can go ahead and get a nice little feel. Give me 1 second, because I'm pretty sure it should be easy to pull up. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, so no. Right here. This is it. All right, so how it started out was like this right here, Jen. So this is how it started out, just so you can see. So in this video right here, this is only, I believe, this is this year. I don't know how long ago. It's this year. All right. This is him with his kids. All right. So this is him right. Hold on. This is him, I think, right here. Okay. And he has his children somewhere. And some people were trying to come and take his kids and kidnap his kids from him. Come to find out, the mother of his children sent them dudes to come get her kids from the dad. So basically, it was some family shit. So were some people sent? Yes, but it was sent from the baby mama. But this is the video right here to give you the backstory. That's him right there. You see what I'm saying? So that's basically what was taking place. So that's the story behind that, just so you know. But let me go ahead and get back to what I was getting ready to pull up. Matter of fact, while I'm getting ready to pull that up, let's go ahead and just have ourselves, just bump it. Let's just go ahead and have a quick laugh real quick. All right. And I'll be right back with y'all in a second. Let me pull this up. Let's go.
Amazon driver in Georgia has been fired after a video of him driving on a sidewalk was posted to TikTok. The video shows that driver steering his delivery van down a sidewalk in an Atlanta suburb. The user who recorded the video believes the driver was going 35 miles an hour.
He said I was doing 35 miles an hour. How does he know that is his eye speedometer? How does he know? That's how people will be driving and they won't mind their business. Of course, I was on the curb because we do curbside delivery. Yes, it says ETA now on the van. So we do curbside delivery. The closer I can be to the side, the closer I can be to the house, I can just pivot, do like that, and I'm at the doorstep. How do people think all their packages arrive? So I don't know.
In a statement, Amazon called the Off-Road Act, quote, reckless and unacceptable behavior.
Well, I don't care. Who wants to even be doing delivery, even in this nonsense van that doesn't even have AC? So it's fine. They can take the job, but I'm trying my best. They say delivery. People order things and they want overnight shipping. Sometimes we have to deliver the thing on the same day. That's how I was eating lunch on my 15-minute lunch break. We don't even get the whole 15. And I had to leave it. I ate 2 spoons of my rice. I didn't even drink water. I had to drop back in the van to go and start delivering package. And what are people buying? I don't even know. So I will drive on the curb again. That's how I meet my quota. I will tomorrow. I'm going to drive on the curb. So if they don't want me to drive, they should come and collect the key from me. Then that's how I know I'm not doing again.
We caught up with the driver on his last day of work. The driver says he's unbothered by the criticism and is looking forward to his future prospects.
Personally, I don't really care, to be honest, because I've already applied to UPS. So this work, I don't want to do again, if I'm being honest. My heart is not in it again. So anything they want to do, that's fine. All the people that be driving, they won't mind their business. They wonder why there's so much accident on the road. It's because people not mind their business. I'm going to my second job. I'm going to my second job because people think this job is my life. It's not anything. I will change and I will go to my second job.
Hey, bro, hold on.
Job because I have mouths to feed. I have 4 children. 3 of them are my own. The other one is not my own, but it's sort of my own because it's my wife's child. But you can't feed only 3 and leave the other one to starve in the house. You have to feed that one too. And that one eats. That's the one that just be eating mother. And that one eats 4 people's food. So you see, you're wondering why I'm driving on the side. All the things
Amazon.
So yeah. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Nah, I'm sorry. I don't know what it is about that part when he say I'm going to my second job. Nah, because I don't get it, right? Like, I actually had, like, all right, so majority of the maids that I've had work for me over the years, they've been African, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had a lot of African maids. And I swear on life, I got you, fam. Yeah, I got you, because I still feel bad. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I owe you. But look, right, real quick. Nah, but I remember many times, I swear on life, every last one of them, I don't care if they was from Ghana, Grenada, Sierra Leone, Tanzania, Nigeria. I'm dead ass. I've had a little bit of all of them work for me in my home, right, to clean up. I shit you not. You have no idea how many times in real life they clocking out, and I'd be like, "So you getting ready to go home and chill?" You know, because that's how usually we do. Like typically a lot of us as Americans got second and third jobs too. But I swear on life, dog, they will always bust out and be like, "No, I'm going to my second job." They would say literally that. Like, it was the funniest shit. But with that being said, while I pull this video up, matter of fact, that's actually pretty damn perfect. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and play this for my fam. Shout out to Jen. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Anybody who supports me, anything I do, my music, I appreciate you for appreciating what I gave to you. Thank you. Let's rock out.
County Kings forever. Turn me up, son. Get money. All right. Get money. Let's go. Look, yeah. It's been a while, but I grabbed my Lone Star, yeah. It's been a while, but I grabbed my look. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Go. Let's go. Let's get it. It's been a while, but I grabbed my pen. No losers told me how to win while deep in sin. Stomach lining thin because of Seagram's gin. Plenty dead corpses all throughout Prince George's. Of course, this be the underlord. Hell is where the source is. Killers rob and take right between a rock and a hard place. So I stay in God's face, begging over heaven's sake. If I can't live, let me die. Tears don't well up in my eyes. Which one say real men shall cry? I'ma tell you why I stay getting high. Evil pulls when I push. Niggas slinging President Bush. Crackhead brain change the mush. Keep your brains up in them books. Teach you hope, say I'm a fool, but I did what you trying to do. A crying shame. Every other word that they speak is lame. They went to the fans and they changed the game. I ran to the fans and I changed the game. Sunny days instead of rain. High off life instead of cane. Nigga think shots can stop my game. With a truck to a bike, get out my lane. Jack and Paul called Mary Jane. Catching money, dodging fame. Let's get it, let's go. Catching money, dodging fame. Let's get it, let's go. Catching money, dodging fame. Let's get it, let's go. Catching money, dodging fame. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, let's go. Look, see we pump work like sawed-offs. Go ape shit, crush all y'all. Cupcakes, you so soft, good kill shot, no handball. See me bro with a telescope. Louisville a crack cantaloupes. Box you back into the rope and your fate be sealed like envelopes. And I cheap, but no cataracts. Break teeth like a lumberjack. Pimped out, I'm so smack, go extra hard, don't hold back. Camped out, what now? Go, nigga, that's our sound. Loud pack with a funnel leaf in that bamboo, and that's uptown. And we cooped up and stay dipped out. That there be the man down. PG niggas don't play neither point gun, we spray rounds. Big shots to my whole team. Baggies in our baggy jeans. Eyes closed off endo. That there be the gal mean. Chicken chumps going ham on the low. You don't want no beef. Found up no wreck. Go get your crew. This county king, I roll 1 deep. Ladies wanna know what I like. I said long legs and soft cheeks. Baby girl, she said how you want it. 2 hands but no teeth. Go. Cause we catching money, dodging fame. Let's get it, let's go. Catching money, dodging fame. Let's get it, let's go. Catching money, dodging fame. Let's get it, let's go. Catching money, dodging fame. Let's get it, let's go. Catching money, dodging fame. Let's get it, let's go. Catching money, dodging fame. Let's get it, let's go. Catching money, dodging fame. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, we go. Let's get it, let's go.
First of all, I want to say rest in peace to Zenobia. Her body was found in a trash can on 54th and Emerald in Chicago. Condolences to her family. There's this video that's been going around and it's viral, you know, to be honest. I seen it. And the body's badly decomposed, so you can't really tell, you know, who it is, but you can tell that it's a person. And her family is, you know, really going hard about people taking that video down. You know what I'm saying? And when you think about it, it's like, damn, you know, I definitely wouldn't want no picture of my loved one like that. You know what I'm saying?
A woman's body found inside of a garbage can over the weekend.
Yeah, it's really disturbing. Brittany Tulis joining us live with more on what we know so far this morning. Brittany?
Hey guys, investigators so far have not released a lot of details. They do say an autopsy is pending. That'll tell them how this woman died and if they should be looking for anyone else, if anyone else had a hand in it. A state lawmaker, though, who knows the victim, does have a message for the public. Now, this woman's remains were found tragically in a garbage can Saturday evening around 6:30. Now, this was in the back of the Yards neighborhood near 54th and Emerald. Right now, who she is and how she died is unknown, according to investigators. Chicago police and the Cook County Medical Examiner hoping to answer those questions. An autopsy is planned, and once that happens, investigators will learn how she died and if anyone else was involved. Now, State Senator Lakeisha Collins is sharing the woman's identity, saying her name is Zenobia Witherspoon, or Z. Senator Collins adding Z even babysat for her. Now, Senator Collins is also bringing up a graphic video circulating online, that video showing Dee's remains being found. She's saying, quote, "In this moment of profound grief, I am pleading with the public to stop sharing the video of Zenobia on social media. Please show respect and compassion for her family."
Now, what I want to know is from anybody who wants to go ahead and type it in and respond. What was this something that actually has been taking place like forever in a day, or you know, since back in the day, or is this something that really is becoming much more of a phenomenon? Is this something that we really didn't have too much of? I'm talking about, let's go from, now I'm an 80s baby, let's go from like the 70s up, or 60s. Now let's go from the 70s, you know, late 60s up, like 65 and up. Or is this something that is really just now starting to really come about as far as the laws, you know, the key, you know, us having the code, not the key, the code to the streets. And now women, children don't matter. Because remember, back in the day, even if you were in a gang, there was a point in which, you know, like folks would be like, you know what, man, they with their family. Oh, shit, boy, you lucky, you know what I'm saying? You was with your grandma. Now, no, they'll hit up grandma and you ain't even gotta be with her. So I wonder what is like really this phenomenon, and or is this something that's been taking place and maybe I've just never been preview to it.
Family while they navigate this unimaginable pain. If you see the video, report it and take it down, and no family should have to witness their loved one's final moments circulated online. She goes on to say Zenobia's death highlights a terrifying and rapidly rising crisis, the escalating numbers of missing and murdered women, not just in Chicago, but across the state of Illinois and our nation. Now, she ends that statement calling for a creation of an alert system for vulnerable women like Amber Alerts or Silver Alerts. Now, right now, the Chicago police are investigating this as a death investigation, but guys, that could also change once those autopsy results are in.
Whoever did that to that lady, man, y'all are sick, bro. Like, bro, I don't even know what to say no more. Sad as hell out here, man. For real, man. Leave a lady in a garbage can. Like, I don't know, man. Rest in peace to her.
Whoa, this car lift is actually pretty sick. Yeah, I just got it on Temu. Guess how much it was? No way.
We don't care. We talking about our sister right now. We're gonna see what we got going on. Let's go ahead and get back to the video. Respect.
Other news. A shorty was killed in a mall, an outlet mall in Michigan. Of course, I can't show y'all the video because there is video footage of it. And they got the dude, he stayed where he was.
That's your side of town, Jen.
At the end of the day, it's self-defense. You know, it damn near ain't no fight no more. But now y'all talking about jumping on somebody?
You say what? I got you. 1 second. All right, bow. Let's go right here, bow. And boom. All right. Boom. And boom. Let me see something here. Hold on now. Oh shit. Is it? Nancy. Nancy, are you there, Nancy? I don't know if Nancy's here. Hold on. Wait 1 second. Let me see. Nancy, are you there, Nancy?
Yeah, I'm here. What's on your mind?
Damn, sound like I woke your ass up. My bad, my nigga. Okay.
Oh, it's all right. I'm awake. What's going on?
Oh, okay.
Wake you up right now.
All right. I'm gonna make it quick. Nancy, Jen in the chat just wanted to know. You remember Jen? Jen wanted to know. Yeah. She wanted to know, what is a silver alert? What is that, Nancy?
Hold on, let me check. A Silver Alert is a public notification system used to help locate missing older adults or people with certain cognitive impairments like dementia or Alzheimer's. It's kind of like an Amber Alert, but specifically for vulnerable adults.
Thank you, Nancy. Go ahead and get your butt back to bed, girl. All right, I'll talk to you in the morning.
Yeah, all right. You just take it easy and we'll talk more later.
All right, now stop acting scary. All right. So basically, it's an Amber Alert for old people that may have dementia, stuff like that, Jen. All right, let's get back to the video. Boom. Silver Alert. Let's go ahead, rewind just a little bit.
It was, at the end of the day, it's self-defense. You know, it damn near ain't no fight no more. But now y'all talking about jumping on somebody, and then y'all go jump on the motherfucker that's wearing a purse. Y'all know they got that pistol in them purse. They keep them pistols in them purses. Them young niggas keep a purse on. When they got that purse on, they got a pistol. And it's like, y'all don't understand.
And you know something? I'm so glad he called that shit a purse. My nephew, like one or two of my nephews be coming by with that shit, and I get on their ass every time. I'm like, here you come with your pocketbook. No, it's not. It's a man bag. Here you come with your pocketbook. What you doing? Mama always told me a woman never sits her purse on the floor. You should put that on the couch. Oh yeah, I be getting on their ass.
Understand the concepts of the program. Look, check this out. Ain't nobody really fighting no more, but if you gonna have to catch a felon with a motherfucker, you gonna catch a felon. But all that jumping on people, first of all, you can kill somebody like that. There's been countless people that have died, motherfuckers getting jumped on, getting hit, falling the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? There's been countless people that have died from getting jumped on. It's 2026, y'all. And you could expect somebody to have it, people to have it everywhere that you're gonna go. Everywhere that you're gonna go, you could expect people to have it, unless they frisking people when they come in. They ain't at the mall frisking people. They got a heavy police presence at the mall, but they not at the mall really frisking people like that. Know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So niggas gonna come in with whatever. And if you ask me, they got the right to. So if he got his, all his registration right, and he legal with that gun, I'm telling y'all, man, mark my words, that's gonna be a self-defense situation. Let me show y'all the still shots of what happened. As you can see right here, they jumping on. Then, as he begins to back up, the dude that got shot kept jumping on him. The other dude realized, damn, he reaching for something. But the dude that was hitting him, he was so locked in, he didn't even realize that, guess what? I'm finna die right here. Boom, he kept swinging. Fam went to reaching in that purse. He bagged up. He bagging up. He keeps swinging. Next thing you know, somebody called out the victim name. Like, Key, L Key. They see the play. Key ain't see the play.
Crossing shut down tonight after a fatal shooting. Thank you for staying up with us tonight. I'm Pamela Osborne. The victim's family has identified him as this man here, Kayshawn Emery. This all happened just before 5:30 tonight. Our Kyla Russell has been there all night speaking to family and witnesses. Kyla, what's the latest?
Yeah, that's right. I spoke to several members of 20-year-old Keyshawn Emery's family tonight. They tell me he went by NBA Key and he was here at the food court with his cousin tonight. I also spoke to several people who were inside that food court as gunfire began. Listen in here.
No, we don't. You ain't hitting me. Get that music up out of here. Nope, not doing it. Sorry about that one. Yeah, we hold on, cause I'm just making sure I
So I
got
was
shit
sitting at the
all
table
set
eating
up.
my food, and next thing I heard was a boom, and like another boom. And I was like, that's not fireworks, that's gunshots. So I look around, everyone in the mall just scatters out and everything.
Damon Clayton was sitting down to eat inside the food court on this Saturday afternoon.
I calmly get underneath the table, and I realized after you hear the echo, the bullet's already fired. So I got up and I have on my medic glasses that you see right here, and I started recording, and it was just Mando and chaos everywhere. People just scattered. The mall cleared out less than 15 seconds.
Police tell us they were already inside the mall when they got reports of gunfire. They got to the food court and found 20-year-old Keyshawn Emery, who went by NBA Key and is from Pontiac, dead, and a 19-year-old woman injured. I'm told she's expected to be okay.
They also located the shooter, who was still on scene. He was cooperative with the officers. He was taken into custody immediately.
They say he's a 22-year-old man from Detroit.
The shooter and the deceased male were involved in an altercation earlier today.
Police say that altercation happened inside one of the mall's bathrooms.
They ran into each other again inside the food court.
Police say the alleged shooter told them he was jumped by the man who died and another unknown man before the shots were fired.
Actually, a fight or flight moment, and people got out there, and it was very heartbreaking because in the video you see a mom drop her baby's bottle and everything. She just panicked and get out of there. Now
Key ended up paying the price for jumping on somebody. Key's friend had already ran. He was already up out of there because he seen it. So he basically left his friend to die. That's what I be saying. Like, y'all don't even be caring. We got to learn how to act fucking civilized like human beings. My buddy say, man, can't we all just get along? God damn. Niggas just ain't what they want to be in life. Niggas got so much animosity to the point to where they just want to kill each other. This is their recreation. Straight up. Unproductive as hell, man. But like I said, I feel like dude gonna get off. I feel like dude gonna get off, man. I feel like dude gonna get off. Clean cut, self-defense. Y'all stop, keep y'all fucking hands off people. Ain't nobody fight no more. Keep y'all goddamn hands to y'all self. Straight up. And if you do fight, if you is fighting somebody, or if it just go down right there, you already know what time it is. So be ready. Real talk. Y'all know what I like to say, man. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies and try not to get your dumb ass slimed out.
Definitely. Let's go ahead. I got like 2 quick shorts. This is from my channel. So we're gonna end it off on something from my channel. I don't know if anybody remembers this or not, but this tripped me out when I saw it. So I just want to know what happened to this and why nobody ever said anything. Let's go ahead and get to it. All right. Let's listen to what she says. I'm just gonna play it. Respect to the family. Let's go.
I've been dating him since 2015. I met him when he was 21. 21? And we had our first kid like a year after 2016. And we had another kid in 2017.
Wait for it.
And I just recently found out that this was my son that I gave up for adoption.
What did you say?
I just recently found out that this was my son that I gave up for adoption.
Huh? Let me just grab my stuff off the bus.
I've been dating him since 2000.
Yeah, pretty much. Let me go ahead add to the stage. So we will go ahead and do this one right here. and go ahead get up out of here. With that being said, I definitely appreciate folks coming through. Let's go ahead and hit this last one right here. Much respect to the family. All right, now.
Taillight back there. Can I see some ID? What are you reaching for? The thing you asked me for? What? You didn't use your turn signal back there. Let me see some ID.
I am going to reach down now, slowly.
Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Very funny. Registration? Fuck. The license registration, good. You have a firearm on you today, sir?
This is an open carry state, sir, and there is a firearm in the glove box.
All right, let me see it.
Ah, you got me.
You have a firearm on you today?
No, sir, just a book. Yep.
You holding a firearm? Are you holding a firearm?
Right now?
You got a cracked windshield. You did a rolling stop. You stopped too long back there. I'm stopping everybody with broad noses. See if you match a description.
Where are you headed?
My mom's. Then work.
Got a call about someone matching your description.
I didn't do anything.
Get on the ground.
For what?
Where are you headed?
Really? A man of the Lord. You got an APB out on grilled cheese? No matter what I do, no matter how I act, no matter what I wear, you all are still gonna shoot me?
Get down on the ground.
Uh-oh.
You can't beat them. Join them. I mean, it's not like they're gonna shoot one of their own, right?
License and registration, please.
Oh, hello! Excuse my face. I'm doing a last-minute face mask.
Well, you drive safe now, all right?
Thank you.
Wait a second.
Hey, hold up. Hey. All we can do is live, brother.
It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in the sun to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? He rich. Is he rich like me? Has he take us anytime to show you what you need to live? Tell it to me slowly. Tell you why I really want to know. It's the time of the season for loving.
My mic is muted.
I digress. My mic is muted.